I feel like I haven't really done a regular old vlog in a while. It's like a what am I doing on the daily type thing. So I'm recording right now. I'm doing nothing in particular. But yeah, gonna go ahead and head in. Got a meeting later on today, but that should be really fun because it's a meeting slash podcast interview with just great people. But yeah, anyways. Alright, so I am kind of rushing over to my appointment because I don't know how to manage my time apparently. And I'm also recording on the front-facing camera with my hand, so it's like really shaky. Apologies for that. One sec. So, yeah, scattered brain. I need to take like a day and just organize this like mess of projects that I have going on right now. Probably too many, but you know, such is life. Anyways, I gotta get ready to head out, but as I was working today, I came across some documents and realized I needed to make some like self-promotion stuff, and it's come to my attention that while I do vlog every day, I actually don't have any like promo materials per se. So that might be something worth looking into that I should probably check out. And there's actually an essay by a guy, Jay Klaus, who wrote about self-promotion, so I'm gonna talk about that today. Interesting subject that I kind of avoid most of the time. Yeah, alright, I gotta run. Alrighty. Meeting was great, but I'm currently not late. I'm actually, I guess, technically early to my next appointment kind of thing. But yeah. I don't know, getting in the swing of like recording on the fly, on the go is slightly more challenging when you've got a microphone like this that you've got to record into. Also very frustrating thing, so MicMe app, I was recording an interview because I did a podcast interview just before I got over here. It was a good 40 minutes, and while I do have the audio captured, I brought my other microphone and recorded just how I usually do. The video got deleted or didn't record or something. I checked it. It was recording when I started. When I ended it, I couldn't find it. So very frustrating thing with the MicMe application. Definitely gonna have to reach out to support for that because that's, you know, I'd like it to be usable for that. It's very practical and great to use. So anyways, that was that. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into, you know, this place here. Well, at least I think it's here. Is that thing recording? I'm pulling like a Casey Neistat editing schedule today. Basically means I am up late recording and editing. So, alright. I'm gonna try and make this one a little bit short. But back to the idea regarding self-promotion. This actually came from an essay that I read by a guy named Jay Klaus at jklaus.com. It's not really recently written, but it was just around this idea of nobody really cares about what you're making. The actual title was People Don't Really Care About What You're Doing. And that's actually a good thing. And I think maybe the title should be followed up with like, if your audience or your clients are getting value from what you are creating, then they will tend to let you know in one way or another. You know, if they're clients, they'll let you know by paying you for what you do. And if it's your audience, then, you know, they'll let you know in some way, whether that's through likes, through shares, or through comments. Just someone will let you know that they're getting value from what it is that you're creating. Apart from that, you know, most people don't really pay much attention to what it is that you're making. I don't really know what to trigger that thought of self-promotion today, but I know that when it comes to like my own content that I'm creating, whether that's through like, you know, my videos or my podcasts, I don't usually look at download numbers or views or typical metrics that people tend to obsess about, because I know that when I first got into entrepreneurship, I was really obsessed with numbers, like how many shares is my post getting, or how many likes am I getting, how many sales am I generating, what's revenue look like. Like, it's very numbers centric and very like, I just was not getting the value that I wanted out of it. It's easy to obsess over what others think about you, and that's not healthy. These days, I think about like two things. One, am I really happy with what I'm creating? And two, am I getting better at this craft that I'm devoting so much time to? You know, the second answer, I can say, yeah, I'm getting better at it, slowly but surely, improving my skills on creating content and videos and whatnot. I am getting better at it. Am I happy with it? Yes. That answer actually is something that I can say that I'm satisfied with, because if I don't like it, then I tend to not create it. I mean, there are times when I'm like, oh, I could have done that better in like retrospect, but when I'm creating it, while I'm making it, even when I'm done editing it and I push publish, something that I am at least satisfied with enough to put out into public some more. I mean, I guess my public private journal on the internet of videos every single day of my life. Yeah, okay. This just goes back to that whole idea of before, when I had gone into business and entrepreneurship, just like obsessing over metrics and numbers. It was not a healthy way to go about creating content. Like, it did not lead to productive things. Instead of creating things that I was happy with and things that I felt good about, I would try and predict what I thought somebody else might want to read or see or hear. It's just not very productive, because you will never know what someone else is truly thinking. Like, you can't. If you're a content creator, if you're trying to make something, you want to create for your, I don't want to say create for yourself, but create for yourself. Like, make something that you're happy with. I mean, you'll be, at the very least, you will be happy with what you make. And then if you continue to do that, eventually it'll begin to resonate with someone somewhere out there, and that's how you can begin to grow and to build. Focus on what you enjoy and realize that not everybody is looking at you all the time. Like, they will sometimes, sure, but keep on doing you. I forget, there was actually a picture that he posted along with that article. I'll put it to somewhere in here. But it's accurate though. Like, everyone else is doing their own thing, and they should be. And my intention right now with this whole content creating thing and I guess you can call it this pool of self-promotion that all of my content's going into, is really just me developing and honing my skills at storytelling, at conveying ideas, and at sharing meaningful stories with other people. That was my thought for today. Really random, but anyways, if you sat through that, cool. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.